Hi everyone. We will start this workshop soon, and yeah, please come to your seat, and yeah, let's wait for 2 more minutes. Okay, I think now we will start, and yes, if there are more people to join us, I will just amazing. So we don't worry about it, and we will start now. All right. Okay, let me start. Hello everyone. Welcome to Mlda GPU workshop, and this workshop is for helping you to understand the Mlda server more and know how to access our GPU resources. And yeah, and I will also teach you about how to use GPU resources to train your model. So if you have any questions during this workshop, you can keep this question and after me and ask me after this workshop. I will assign you in different break rooms after this workshop, and then you can ask any questions in that break rooms. So don't worry about that. If you have any question, just keep it. Okay. Okay, let's start. Firstly, what is MLDA and what's our mission? I think our mission is to provide an integrated platform for EEE and IEM students to learn and implement machine learning, data science, artificial intelligence, as well as facilitate the connections with industries. So during this process, in this semester, we will have different workshops and projects which are provided to EEE and IEM students. Then it's free for us to join and learn from it. Yeah, that's MLDA's mission. So if you are curious about AI, about machine learning, or about data science, you can join our workshops. And of course, there's a very important workshop. I consider it as very important for fresh. If you are keen to know, but you don't have the similar related experience, you can join. Because we can join our workshop. It's a 1 week long. It's called Machine Learning Week. So you can wait for the reminder, then you can join it. It's very useful and helpful for you to step in the machine learning field. Okay, thank you. So firstly, what is GPU? GPU resources is quite different from CPU. We call both of them as a microprocessor. The big difference between them is very, how can I say, it's from high level, it's very simple one. Like CPU is kind of like a smart boy, and for a GPU, maybe it's like not stupid, but slower boy. So it's like for CPU, you can do more intelligent stuff like to multiply, to divide. But for GPU, it can only do some basic operations like add and add different things together. So for processing the images, if you want to if you want to do some basic stuff for processing the image, because it has different index for index at different parts. So GPU is more efficient. So that's why especially for like how can I say, the computer vision stuff, can I say that? Yeah, for computer vision stuff, we use GPU more. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. Okay, and first thing, I will introduce. I will make you have a rough idea about what will be taught in this workshop. So firstly, I will introduce the notifications of using MLDA server, and secondly, how to access MLDA GPU and how to transfer files between MLDA server and your computer. Sorry, it's a server, it's not GPU. GPU is for you to process the tasks. And then how to use Vsco, Pycharm, and Jupyter Notebook remotely. Because I think for some people, they like to use different IDE stuff, and then they can see the codes easily, and yeah, better to understand. Because for Pycharm, something like that, they will help you to debug and see do you have any errors in your codes. Okay, so after that, it's like how to keep the MLDA GPU running even when your connection is not. I think this thing is a very, very important stuff. Why do I say it's important? Because you cannot, for some people, what they do is that it's like just when they change their task, they just put their they just turn the computer on and just leave it on the other side and leave it run, and if an occasion happen, like if your computer run out of power, then the mission is interrupted. So all the training models and all the training models and your work will be dismissed. It's not will be. I mean, this will disappear. Then you lose all your work. So you must know how to keep your MLDA GPU running even when your connection is not. It's like just we put the GPU in a background programs, and it can do itself. So we don't bother. So before I officially start my whole content, I want to say that is that this workshop is very important for you to choose the GPU. So and also this one is a prerequisite for you to apply the GPU resources. So please be careful. And after this one, we will do a survey and ask the feedback from you. So please stay here. Okay, thank you. So the most important thing, the notifications about how to use the GPU. So the thing I want to remind you is that do not want to back up your data or your files or your folders in your in the MLD server, because after a while we will clean all these files and folders. So please back up your file. Don't just store your files and the data and folders in your server. It's not safe. Remember, it's not safe. We will clean it after a while. Maybe after your permission is ended. So please careful. Please back up your data. And after that, every user will be given a user account under the directory students. That's like, I will show you. For this one, is my now I'm in the GPU server. You can see this is my server account. I will show you how do we see that. So we can say there is a students folder, and there go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 10 students in the same GPU. I can see that because these 10 students got the permission to use these 4 GPUs. So you can check this one if you are. So yeah, that's it. After you apply for that one, you'll go to the personal account. Okay. So first thing, how to access. So after that is how to access Mlda GPU. So of course is you must register a GPU from Mlda. So let's click in and see what will happen. We can say this is a page, the web page for us to apply for GPU. So here we can say you got a value table, which means if you satisfy one of it, you can get the score. So basically, like if you got higher score, you definitely got higher possibility to get the GPU resources. Of course, when you join, after you join Mlda, you contribute to Mlda, you will get the score. And if you bring the partner, the industry partner to Mlda, you also get a score. And if you help us to deliver a workshop, or you deliver a workshop, that's better. If you deliver a workshop to the students to the school, and you can also get a score. That's very good. I mean, it's also a journey for you to how to say the whole process of preparing a workshop and deliver it to the students will also train you and help you understand the machine learning and data science. So it's a good opportunity for you to learn, and after that you will get a reward from Mlda. You will get the GPU resources. Definitely, that's good. So after that, after we got the I mean, after apply and luckily we got the GPU resources, then Mlda will send you a confirmation email, and in this confirmation email, you will get a chart. Can you see the chart? So this chart will show you your account name, username, account name, IP address of the server, and the password for your account, and your machine ID. That one doesn't matter. So the four important things are IP, username, password, and machine. So please don't let others know your this information, because we don't want to trouble ourselves, right? So please keep it private. So after that, after this thing is the documents which is attached in this email, in this confirmation email. This one is instruction about, will teach you how to access this server. Usually the common tool for us to use is SSH, but this tool is not. I mean, for some operation system, it is a default one, but for some operation system, it's not. So basically, for Mac OS system, it includes the SSH client terminal by default. But for Windows and for Windows system, it's not. So I will introduce about how to use Windows to use SSH to connect to the server. Okay, let's click in. So there is a tool for you to run SSH. We can see that it's for you to run SSH on this one. So it's called Booty. So I call it Booty. So you can call whatever you like. You can call it PUTTY. That's your favorite. I don't mind. So you can, but the thing is here. So this one, you just you can download the Booty here, and you click in, then you download it. So, but here I will. I will not explain more about this one because it's very clear instructions in this Word document. In this Word document, it will teach you how to use the Booty. So after you go this Word document, be careful and follow this instruction. Follow instruction, then you can connect successfully. If you don't follow, something happen, then redo it and follow this instruction. Okay. So here I will show you how if Mac system and yeah, how to use Mac system to connect to the server. So first thing, SSH is a default tool, so I can just choose it. So can you see my screen? Try to zoom in, huh? So now you can see them in my base. So this one is my laptop. Then I try to connect it. You check. Okay. Type in. I forget my IP address. Sorry. Okay, I found it. Yeah. So I just paste in. Okay, you can see. This is my IP. This is my. No, got some problem. I just retype. This is my account name, and we add our remember the add signal and add our IP address. It's for different account. You got a different IP address, so please be careful. Don't follow my IP address. So it will ask us the password. Wrongly, sorry. Should be correct. Okay. Now after you see the stuff like welcome to the LTS system. Yeah, now you are in the server now. So congratulations, you make the first step. Now you are in the server. So let's continue. Thank you. So after that, it's if we are, but there is a prerequisite for you to connect to the server. It's like you must in the Until's Wi-Fi area. That means you must in the network of Until. So what that means, like if you are in your hall and connect your Wi-Fi in your room, you cannot access MLDA's GPU. You are in your home. I mean, in other countries like Australia, China, Vietnam, and New Zealand, you definitely cannot, because you are not in NTU, because you are not Superman, right? You cannot just ship into NTU. So what we can do, there is a tool for us to how can I say, to build the bridge between the home Wi-Fi and the NTU's network. That one is called Pycharm, and I will click in and say what is this tool? Why is so powerful? It's very easy. Sorry. Hello. Do you have any question? Okay, I think it's a mistake time. So, don't mind. So I will show you how to, this one is very, how do you get this link is very simple. You just Google until VPN, like until VPN, how to access until VPN. Oh, okay, you are in the page now. Wow. Then here is after you click in, there is some instructions and yeah, until secure access SSL VPN, and it will ask you, yeah, you will put in your username, password, and after you access one, it will ask you to download a tool called PulseSecure. It will ask you to install the PulseSecure tool. So after you install this one, it's just like, then you can use this thing to connect to the Mlda GPU. So if you have any question, if you are in your home, you want to try your GPU account, but you meet problem, and when you use PulseSecure, please come to me or my helpers after this workshop. I will leave 1 hour. I will leave 1 hour for you to ask questions after I finish the slides. Okay, so don't worry about it. So I will show you how to use PulseSecure. One thing I need to mention is like for if you are Windows system, I don't worry. But if you are Mac user, please be careful. The very important thing is like for until VPN, if you just follow the instructions in this web page and install the PulseSecure, which is based on the link which is provided by this web page. I'm not sure about you, but I'm at a problem. It's like I cannot use that version of PulseSecure to access the Untitled network. So what I do is I Google. Yeah, Google is a best student, best teacher, best teacher. Yeah, and I PulseSecure for Mac. Yeah, I click in. Okay, and after I register and download its latest version, then I can access until VPN. Oh, no, yeah, I can access Until's network. So if you are Windows system, don't worry, just follow the instruction. But if you are Mac user, so maybe you can follow my way and do, yeah. Okay, I will show you how do I use the PulseSecure. Yeah. After clicking, now this is the page for Mac system. Then what I do is like I click the add button, and here don't change the type. It's a default one. So name is you can name it anyway like MLDA go server URL. So you may want to know what is a URL for this network. Don't worry, I also don't remember. Here, this thing is a server URL. This URL will be attached in the instruction of the how to access until VPN. So don't worry, it's all inside. Don't worry about it. You just remember type in this one URL. Type in this URL, and then after you add this one, and then later you click connect, it will yeah, like the web page asks you to input your account, a password. Then after all that, you connect to the Until network. So after that, after all of these steps, then you can successfully connect to MLDA server. Even when you are in your home, overseas, or anywhere. So, okay, that's it. So after that, a very, how can I say that? This one is more important. No, it's not. They are all important. So for this part, I will teach you how to transfer data to MLDA server. There is a basic way, like what I like to do is I use SAP. SAP is just like like a tool. It's like tool to help you to transfer the files, data, and the folder to your server. So here I will show you how do I do that. Okay, let me explain this thing first. So you can see there is a SAP and the TXT file and your username, and here is your IP address, and here remember the comma. There should be a comma, and here is the how to say the path of the place you want to store your file or folder in your server. So here I will show you how do I do that. Yeah, don't worry, I copy it in, then you can see it more easier. So here, remember, if I want to transfer data, transfer file or folder from my local host to the server, you must use SAP in your localhost terminal. So if you don't know how to open your terminal in localhost, ask Google. Google can help you. Okay. Maybe yeah, that's it. That's it. So if you don't know how to open your terminal, please ask Google. So here, what I do is like SAP. Let me check what's the folder. What's the folder I want to transfer. There is a very basic command in Linux. It's called ls. I will show you the file and the folder in the laptop. So here, I can hear my echo. Thank you. So here is I get in and say, oh, let's say I got GPU workshop. I mean, I say I got the 3 documents, and if I want to transfer one to my server, what I do is SAP and because now I'm in the current path, I don't care about the real path of the file. I just type in the file name. I'm in the current folder, so I don't worry about it. So what I do is now I want to transfer MLDA. Maybe this MLDA documents to the server. Then after I type in the documents name, then followed by the account name. Then it's like SSH, like add my IP address. And the comma, and the path, I mean the folder you want to put your file. So here I check, well, where do I want to put it? First thing, let's access my folder and go to my, okay. So you want, if for this path, you must put the real path. You must put the real path. If you don't put the system cannot help you to find the way the place you want to store the file or folder. So please place the real path. So how do I know the real path of my current folder? Now remember, this is in my server. This is in my server because I use the account name. Okay, so how do I know it? I type in pwd. Okay, then I know the real path. So I copy this real path and paste it in this one. Okay, then I just enter. Oh, it asks me to put in my password. Okay, don't worry. Okay, now after you say this one, you say this one go jump into 100%, then that means this document is uploaded successfully. Congratulations, you made the second step. Okay, then how do we transfer the folder to the server? If I just use SAP function, SAP command, it's a bit different, but no so. So what I do is SAH, no SAP, sorry, not SAH, forget it, SAP. And SAP, I add one additional stuff. It's called -R, like a recursive link, and to upload this stuff. Like recursive link, the R stands for recursive link. Please remember. Then I can upload my folder because there are many files in the folder. So I cannot. I must tell my system you must recursively add the file one by one to my server. Okay. So after I add this one, if I want to, if I want to transfer the GPU workshop folder to the server, what do I do? Very simple. Now, because I'm in the GPU workshop, I back to the previous folder. So here is a other new stuff. It's called cd ... That means you back to the previous folder. Okay, now I'm in the desktop folder. What I do is I transfer this. What I want to do is to transfer the GPU workshop folder to the server. So SAP. No, yeah, SAP. Yeah, okay. SAP-R and what's the name? GPU workshop. So actually this is something called. Here maybe I teach you something new. It's like cause you say I don't know how to. If you don't know how to type, if you don't want to type more stuff like cause you say the GPU workshop is a long sentence. So if I don't want to do it, I just type in GP. Then I press the tab button, tab button, and this one will jump out the folder. Okay, it's a smart way lah. You can. And here then the same stuff. Yeah, is ACCT2011 and add my server. Actually the same stuff, but we just add a -R. So if I want to transfer all this stuff to the same place, what I do is copy the real path. Okay, now we click and return. Oh, sorry, I need to. Oh, it's very absent. Okay, now you can say already transfer 3 documents to my server. Let's check it. Okay, you can say here is a GPU workshop, which is documents. Oh, wait, this is the folder I uploaded to it. Okay, that's it. So reverse link, if you want to transfer the file or folder from the server to your local laptop, you just reverse it. You just reverse away. So what I do is, here I use SAP in my local laptop to transfer data from my server. So you just need to access your account in the server, and now you do the same stuff, SAP, but the IP address should change into your account one, okay? The laptop one, so don't worry. Here I attach a manual of the SAP. So if you are interested, you want to learn more about the SAP command, you can just use this one. Okay, let's move to next stuff. So next stuff is how to use Vsco, Pycharm, and Jupyter Notebook remotely. Here I want to. If you are not familiar with Vsco, Pycharm, Jupyter Notebook, I will do a short introduction now, like what is the history stuff. You can consider it's ID stuff. This thing will help you to easily see, I can say that, like easily understand your codes, and it's more, I say, user-friendly now, because it's not user friendly, is not user friendly. Like if I want to say, yeah, I got a million PY file. If I access one, like if I say it's wow, you can say it's not. It looks very plain because you don't say any stuff. Because yeah, now because it's very plain. So what we want to do is we want to make it colorful. When you see your code, you feel very relaxed. You will enjoy your coding life. Wow, that's amazing. So what we do is we use these tools called Vsco, Pycharm, and Jupyter Notebook. So here I will teach you how do you use Vsco and Pycharm and Jupyter Notebook remotely, which means like you can use your Vsco to access your file in the server. So it's like Vsco string.py. But you cannot just run this one because Vsco is not a common. It's a tools. It's like software, so you cannot do that. So what you can do is definitely you should download the Vsco first. Okay, so let's download Vsco. Yeah, download it. Then after you download it, it's not enough. It's not enough, bro. It's not enough. What you need to do is you need to install a new tool. I mean, it's like an extension package. I attach the link to in this slides. Then later you can check also. So after you get in, right, they will teach you how to remotely development using SSH. We use using Vsco. But here, this is a tool you need to install. This one called remote development extension pack. So this package will add a new button for you. What's a new button? This new button will make you can use SSH to connect. So we back to the most first thing. The first stuff is like, what's the first stuff? Where is it? I cannot see my slide. It's here. Yes, it's in the instruction. Sorry, I'm removing my document. It's in instruction how to remotely connect your server via SSH. So everything is based on SSH. So careful, SSH. Remember SSH. So here, after you download this package, it will defaultly help you to install in this Vsco and to change the choose the configurations of the Vsco. So here, after you download it and install the extension package, then you can see here is a new button, the green button. Yeah, this green button will open a remote window. Oh, it's not like that. Sorry. This one is just for you to connect SSH. Okay, I should. Could you see my screen clearly? And okay. So I click this green button, and you can see here is a there is a window prompt out and ask you to remote SSH connect to host. So we click this one, the first one, remote SSH connect to host, and we clicking. You can see still got one IP address already. So if you remember my IP address, you can see it's the same stuff. So if I want to add a new host name, what I need to do is add a new SSH host and get in and do the same stuff. Yes, it's the same stuff. SSH and the account name and the the add and IP address stuff is exactly the same as this thing. So all things are the same. Okay, if we go to the Vsco, it's like this. After we add it, okay, after we add this one will jump. This one, the hostname will all remain in this list. Then you just clicking, and here, admin already. And oh no, sorry, he asked me to input my password. So you say the opening remote, okay, running, okay. Might be wrong. Okay, now when you say SSH comma 172 something blah 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 stuff, then now I'm in my server, I'm in my account. Then let's check the file. I click this one and open folder. Oh, you can see I got so many folders. Which one is mine one? Okay, wow, so many stuff. Oh, okay, if I check the DIP stuff, I got so many things. If I want to back, okay, I back. Okay, you can see the Mlda GPU user policy documents, which is exactly this one. So what I want to see is like you can use your Vsco. Sorry, it's not Vsco. You can use your Vsco to access the subfolder, the server in your laptop, and see what's code, yeah, you can check it. And here I show you how do I change my file in server. So if I click the trim, oh wow, so many change files. I don't want this one. Okay, I click and we go to the same stuff. Okay, here. Oh, you can say now every code is a carnival. Okay, oh, sorry, I jump out. Okay, yeah. You can say everything is a carnival here. Wow, you can see it's very, very nice to read because everything is in different color as what we not to do. Yes, that's what we want. So here is the thing. Then if I want to run this folder, how do I run? What I usually do is run debug. Oh, sorry, I did not run. I need to. Okay, I need to check one stuff. I think I show you how to transfer data between this one. Yeah. Sorry. Oh, sorry, I forget it. I forget to unmute myself. So here, like, if I want to transfer data, transfer file, in from the server, from the server to no, from the localhost to the server, what I need to do is just what I told you is SAP, yeah. What I told you is like we transfer data based on SAP comment. So, but here, because we already got the Vsco and Pycharm and Jupyter notebook, we want to do it more, how I say, more easily, like more, I mean, user friendly. Yeah. So what I do is access my Vsco, and now sorry, this one is not mine. So please remember, remember if this one doesn't show you are connected, so this window is not connected. So you check this one. You see this one got a signal like SSH, comma 170 some stuff. That means you are connected, and that means you are in. So here, after now I'm in, right? Okay. Yes. I need to connect. Well, I want to connect to my remote. Okay, now I'm in the DIP. Now I'm in the DIP folder. Well, I think you don't see what I just do is what I just do is here. Ayo. I should show you again. Yeah. I click a folder already. So what I just do is I open folder, but I don't open a file. I open the folder. The whole folder stuff will be open in this one. So it's actually the same stuff. So here, if I want to transfer a file to this server, what I need to do is a bit different. I don't need to use SAP. What I need to do is just to click this one and drag it in. Okay, you see this one is Chinese character. Sorry for that. I will use another one. But okay, never mind. Just Chinese character. Then I think you know what's a Chinese character. Okay. So here, I go to the DIP file and go to the folder. What I just opened is a PyTorch tutorial to image caption. And here, if I check the saying, oh, you can say this Chinese character jump into this place. Ah, okay, that makes it successfully do that. Okay, we makes Vsco down. Congratulations, bro. Congratulations. Okay, then we go to Pycharm. Pycharm is actually the same stuff, but be different. The thing is like the position you add the SSH. What I do is the tools for Mac system. For Mac system, here is the tools, and tools here you got the deployment, and you can okay. Sorry, I don't need the deployment, and here the configuration. You click the configuration. Remember configuration of deployment, and here we click the add button, and the SFTP type connection. I call. Let's name this server called Mlda. Go. Okay. And here, what I need to do is I click the three dot button. We click in and add a new host. So host what you like, but definitely is like for my host is like this. The username is ACCT stuff. I just type in. It's like this one. Yeah, ACCT 2011. Yeah. Then password it will ask you. Yeah, ask you put later. Yes, and it will recheck it. Then after you apply, you can see this thing. Okay, that's it. So actually the stuff is quite similar. Then after you connect it, oh, wow, okay, close this one. So after you connect this terminal will automatically jump out. Then here is actually the same stuff. You can run scene from here. I prefer to run stuff in terminal. You can, but it's also in terminal, but yeah, it's called the terminal in the Pycharm. Yeah, it's a very funny, but it's a so also the same thing is how to transfer the file. It's actually the same stuff. You just drag the stuff in. Yeah. So no difference between Pycharm and Vsco. Okay, we finished the Pycharm stuff. Congratulations. Now you know how to use Pycharm to connect to the server. Okay, then after it is Jupyter notebook. So this thing is a bit different. This thing is a bit different. So what you need to do is you need to run Jupyter notebook in the server first. Okay, so now I'm in my server. And here I want to run the Jupyter notebook. Wow. Okay, then after you see this one, so it should see this URL. That means this one connect successfully. No connect. That means this thing, the Jupyter notebook is created successfully. So what I need to do now is a bit different, which I will show you in this stuff. This is a URL for you to know how to use the Jupyter notebook remotely. So here, okay, right. So this is a example for it. Here I don't use -n stuff. I just use -l. What I do is SSH, yeah, SSH again. It's a way for us to connect to the server. SSH dash capital L local localhost. Oh, okay. Here I need to remind you stuff, some stuff. This thing, the previous one, this localhost and this localhost means localhost in your laptop. This localhost means the localhost in your server. So it's not like it's not local. It's not just like localhost. It's dedicated. It's dedicating the port. So port is another idea about of the computer system. So if you are not familiar, you can just remember this stuff. So here is the port. This is the port of the localhost for A, and this is a port for the localhost in the server, which is 3A and 17. So what I need to do is I need to check first. So I check where is the port, what's the port of the Jupyter notebook in the server. It's 4A. So what I do is so later I will put this one. I will put the 4A for the second one. Okay. So for the first one, the port, how can I say, it's like you can set it manually. Yeah, you need to set it manually differently. You can set it what port you like, but for some port is occupied by other programs. So you can see port is like the, how can I say, it's like the terminal, not terminal, it's a switch for you to connect to other things. So you should make sure this port is not occupied by other stuff. So when you run on this command and you say you cannot connect or you cannot create this create this connection, that means maybe this port is occupied by other stuff. So here I recommend you a port 8000, which is not usually used by like you. Okay, localhost again, like here, AAA, yes, localhost AAA. Then the same stuff, the account name. Okay, then after you see you are not you log in the server already. You see this one, you log in server already. That means your connection is created. So how do I check? How do I log in the Jupyter notebook? Then you could just copy this IP address, this URL, not IP address, sorry, this URL, and go to your I mean, for this one. For example, this one. Then you okay, so you paste in. Normally you can just paste in and access your Jupyter notebook, but now you are trying to use the Jupyter notebook in your server. So what you need to do is change the port. Do you remember that I changed my port from 4A into A1000? So what I need to do is change the port into 8000. Remember, now this port is changed into 8,000. So I click enter. Okay, now I'm in the server now. Then I go to the DIP and a PyTorch tutorial. And yeah, now you can see my Chinese character document here. Yeah, that's it. That's it. You can, now you are in the server. You can confirm you are successfully log in the server. So if I say I want to open the py file, okay, you can see it's very user friendly. So one I need to upload, what I can upload is like here, upload the file from local desktop. Okay, so it's very simple stuff. If you have any queries, please come to me and my helpers after this workshop. Don't worry about it. Okay, so here let's continue. Okay, now we finish all this Vsco, Pycharm, and Jupyter notebook stuff. Then if you have any queries about these three tools, you can come to me or my helpers after I finish all these slides. And yeah, and as you can see here is a link to the menu. So if you are interested to know more or know by yourself, yes, you can access these links and yeah, to know more. So here, how to keep Mlda GPU running even when your connection is lost. So as I said before, like this thing is very, very important. Why do I say that? Like when you lose your connection, maybe your training process is interrupted, then you will lose all your work. So it's not valuable, right? So you need to learn this skill, how to run your task in background. So here is a news. There is a tool. There is a tool I want to recommend to you. It's a script. You can use other thing like Tmax. As people like use Tmax well, because I use screen very early, so I like to use script. So here is a menu to the screen, a menu of the screen, and this is a link to the menu. So if you're interested to know more, please click this link to know. So here I just introduce two very basic one to you. First thing, let me introduce what's a screen. Screen is like a tool for you to create a background session. Then after you create the session, the session is like how is it? The new. It's like a program. It's quite like a program. Then after you detach from this program, then this program will run in background. Then after you lose a connection, maybe you just shut down your computer. The background, the task will run in this background and will not be interrupted. So, but here I will show you. Here I will show you how to do that. Okay, let me create this stuff first. Okay, yes, create my job. Okay, so here, screen. Oh, this is new stuff. I need to introduce this. Screen dash LS. This is a bit different, a little different between LS and dash LS. For LS, it will show all this stuff, right? Show my file, but if you see, if I just type screen LS, nothing happened. So if I, what I do is dash ls. Okay. So you can see all the screen I created before. So DIP, training, GPU2, GPU1, MLDA, GPU workshop. So all this stuff is, all these sessions are created by me maybe 2 days, 1 day ago. Wow, this one is very old. Why do I create that one? Never mind, not that matter. So what I do is I create a new session for you. Okay, screen dash S, capital S. Remember capital S. That's capital S. And create one is like tonight. Okay, tonight a new session called tonight. Like enter. Now I'm in the new session. How do I show you that one is working? Like okay, like just enter, so many enter, useless enter. Then okay, now you can see this thing is here, right? So if I click this terminal, I close the terminal and then That means I will lose all this enter. I will lose all this useless information. So what I need to do is I need to detach from this session. What I do is press it Control A and D. Now I'm detached from this session. Okay, let me check. You can say I got. I lost my session. No, never mind. Let me create it. Create again. Okay, you can see tonight is here. It's detached. Okay, then after I re-enter the tonight session, what I need to do is screen -R. Okay, then now it's not capital. Now it's not capital. Remember. Then I detach to tonight. Okay, you can see what I just type is ls to show the file. Okay, locking wave. Now you can say we detach from it. Remember, okay, it's a control. Yeah, it's control. Yeah, I think you cannot see because about. So how do I detach from the screen from the session? It's the control button plus A plus D. Okay, remember. Okay, now you know how to use screen. Then that's actually that's a final step lah. Final step for this workshop. Here I will show you how do you check your text is running. Maybe I show you the performance. Yeah. Okay. Most exciting part. First thing, I use this command NVIDIA SMI dash SMI to say the GPU resources in the server. Okay, I need to zoom in. Okay, you can see after you type NVIDIA SMI, you got a table. We call it table lah. We call it table. So you can see they got for GPU. This is index of the GPU 1, 2, 3 like that. Okay, and here if I want to choose this one, if I want to use this one, okay, cool. I go to my screen. Okay, sorry, I go to my screen. Okay. Tonight. Okay. Can you see my screen clearly? Okay, sure. Then I go to the I got the train.py file. Okay, the train.py file. Then what I need to do is I want to train this one. How could I train it? Could definitely I can just run Python .py file. This other stuff like that. Here I show you. Cause I got the common. I got the common in train.py which will help me to call the GPU resources. Then that one, I think it's not user friendly for Flash. So yeah, we should introduce a more user friendly way to call these GPU resources. Like it's a common called CUDA visible devices. Okay, this one is equal but equal signal. So yeah, I should because we need to check which one can use. You can see four GPUs. All of them I can use, but here I just use the first one. So CUDA visible devices equal to 1 and call my py file. Oh, sorry. Okay. Okay, after I run it, Wrong. Please run. Okay, it's running. Oh, now you can see. Now it's running now. Oh, you can see it's very fast. For GPU one, it can run very fast because now I'm doing some training stuff, so train some deep learning model. But if you want to run CPU, you can try if you are interested. You can use your CPU to try it, but I don't recommend because maybe it will make your computer stop. Oh, no, don't do that. So here I will say this one. You can say here the usage of the CPU is 80%. Oh, now that means I'm running the GPU. Then here, because I'm in the window, then I detach from it. Then okay, because I'm using screen, then I can put the whole training stuff in the background. Then I can lose the connection, and it doesn't matter. The whole progress will not be interrupted. Then I check if you are still worrying about the task, then you check the GPU resources. You can see, oh, it's still 80%. That means, okay, it's still running. Congratulations! You finished all stuff of today's workshop. Okay, now here, please help us, follow us to stay connected. Here is stay connected, but URL you can search as there is the Mlda EEE website. You can see our updates in this web page and say adding really interesting stuff. You are interested, you can click in and say. Then if you are also interested in Mlda's workshop, competition, and other projects, you can just contact us and ask for the opportunity. Okay, thank you. So please scan us to follow us. Okay, follow us for YouTube, LinkedIn, and Facebook, and Instagram. Yeah, and also GitHub. Thank you. So I will upload this workshop because I already recorded, so I will upload this workshop to the Mlda's media. And if you're interested, if you want to make this one as a reference, yes, you can keep it. Okay. So after all, please give us feedback. Please scan this feedback QR code and give us feedback. Thank you. Please give us feedback, make us do better job and help you to know more about machine learning, data science, and help all these EEE students to learn more. Okay, thank you. Please give us feedback. Okay, someone asked, will there be a QA? Yeah, of course. Now is a QA time. So if you have any question, please unmute yourself and ask us. I will assign you to a break room and let our helper to help you. Okay, if you have any problem, any questions, please unmute yourself and tell me. Okay, I think Kwon have a problem, right? I will assign you in a break room with my. We have cause many chats. Oh, okay. Now create a room. Okay, I will stop my video. Thank you for coming. I will stop my video, and if I have any question, please unmute yourself and or type in the chat. I will add you in the break room as soon as possible. Okay, thank you. Okay, Yuchen asked will I send this slide to us? Yes, I think I will upload this slide to the media if you want it, and you can access the media for it. Okay. Well, I need to know how to. Break rooms. Wow, it's very hard to find the limit. No, I should click the assign button. And is it? Oh, thank you. Huh? Why it's not? Wow. Okay, I see. Flow, I assign you, huh? Okay. Melvin also have where? Sorry. Where's Jie? Oh, wow, it's very hard to find me. Sorry, guys. Please give me some time because it's my first time to use Zoom to handle so many people. 决一为决一啊。哇，so hard. I add a new one to you, huh? 我应该。
Hi, Hongyu. Hi, Hongyu.
Hi.
Yeah, can you go through about the file transfer again? I think there are a few people that don't understand the file transfer, but using Pycharm.
Okay, Pycharm is like the Vsco. You can drag in. Yeah, you can drag the file in. Okay. Is that clear? Like a Vsco, what I did. Okay, since the remaining questions are about how to find recordings, how to find slides, where the QR code to the feedback. So here, where to find recordings? I will upload the recordings after this workshop. So if you have yeah, if you cannot access, you cannot find where is it. So if you cannot find, you just email Mlda and ask for. Okay. We will show you the way. How do you find the slides? Actually, I will attach it with the recording, so don't worry about it. Okay, where is the QR code to do the feedback? Actually, now I'm sharing the QR code of the feedback. Thank you. Okay, SAP Windows, I think. I'm not sure because I use SAP in my Windows system before, but if you cannot run it, this guy recommend Vsco SAP. Yeah, you can also try that. Yeah. But I'm not sure because I use the SAP, it can work. Yeah. Thank you for your opinion, Song-an. Okay, so for people who joined late and didn't understand this stuff, or we will upload the recordings definitely, and you can go through it. Okay, thank you for coming. Okay, so do you have more questions? I will send the recording, so don't worry about it. I will send the recording to you. Don't worry about it. Okay. I think we will do it before Monday. Yeah. Thank you.